Keela Trinae, Cameron David, DJ Reed, Miss Roro, Dontrell Detroit, Key 77. This is U Nation Radio.
Monday night, love session. Check us out. Generation. Slow jams. Conversation. Late night. Stimulation. Call in. Love session. Love session.
Monday night.
Move! Look, we're on the air. You're so rude. Now, if you would have got sauce on my laptop, I would have been hot. That's nasty.
I would have wiped it off.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good
She gonna
evening.
complain about not eating the vegetables, and then when I try to eat them.
Good
Monday
evening.
night.
U Nation Radio. You are tuned in to Monday Night Love Sessions. This is your girl, Akila Trinae. I'm so happy that you all decided to be here with us right now on this day, on this beautiful, beautiful occasion.
It was hot today.
And I'm still talking. And apparently there's a ghost in the room. Don't go to him, Chris. He has not been introduced.
I have.
Now,
I'm everywhere. You ain't never there.
I want to say this. Shush. I have on this wonderful shirt.
We all do.
But nobody sees you,
You ain't
yet.
talking about that ghost, right? You
I
got
am
ghosts
talking to
everywhere.
her.
We all do.
Cool Avenue.
Look at me, Michael.
Who is talking?
Stop.
You know what? I'm going to come back to Cool Avenue because
Right.
it's cool. Shout out to Black Line. Spent the weekend with them. It was awesome. It was great. They're beautiful.
Wait.
Always. People.
Where was this?
All of that.
Beach House and Venice.
And you was there?
Until we get to Cameron because we're not to
Nope.
him yet.
You don't just skip me.
You weren't
You
invited.
skipped me this weekend. I know.
You weren't invited.
We wasn't even invited. We had to crash it.
It's all right.
We
Cameron
crashed-
David, everyone.
Cameron David. We crashed it, Cameron.
Okay. I'll just do what he
They
does.
crashed it.
Can you pass it?
So we want to give a shout out to our sponsors. Pitbull Energy Drink. It is good. If you haven't had any, then get some. Also want to give a shout out to Artistic Web with pen or camera in hand. My daddy is yo man. If you not like that, you know. For those who take it the wrong way, pause. For those who just understand that he's about his business, photography, and all that other stuff, then you understand graphic arts, you know, all of that. 510, you see the rest of it. Now, also, Blackline Entertainment, as I was saying, Blackline Entertainment, shout out to Black, aka Lamar, who is the CEO of Blackline Entertainment. So, myself, Key 77, and Detroit are rocking his new line that's coming out, Cool Avenue. He hooked us up.
I got on a nice
And
polo shirt.
We appreciate
Thank you,
it.
Chris.
But you're not here. Remember, Cameron? You're not here.
Me and Nice Look Nails got on a nice little polo shirt wherever my boy is at.
Hey, choking.
King 77, everybody!
Woo! It is I, Key 77! I'm sorry. You gave me the look. But we crashed the party because this fool right here didn't let us know about it either, Cam. We was on one too.
It's all right.
But,
I hit up Nails this weekend, though.
Whoa.
We was going to get out. It was a burn mission.
Didn't invite nobody.
Hey, I look out for those that look out for me.
He told me afterwards.
This fool didn't tell us. He told us we was at the Women's Health. We was at the Women's Health, KJLH. We was at Women's Health fair this Saturday. It was fun. I seen Silk and Gualapale.
Or what?
Her name's Guapole. Please don't be
Whatever.
disrespectful. Please don't be
That's
I
disrespectful.
saw guacamole.
I'm gonna pass it on
This
over.
broccoli smell like poots.
Ugh. DJ Reed in the building.
She was complaining about me eating it. Now she talking about it smell like poop.
Because I was going to
DJ
blame
Reed's
somebody
on
for
you.
food.
The camera is
And then
on
I was
you,
like,
bruh.
this is broccoli.
DJ Reed, the camera on you.
Yo. Okay, rewind.
Give an extra applause in. It's your boy DJ Reed. This is Monday Night Love
Who's
Sessions.
that down in the corner?
That's an RMC stamp. We need see. We're gonna talk about this later.
Remove
We're here for
that.
another night,
For real.
a week.
In real life.
Go ahead and connect with us on Facebook, Unation Radio, Twitter, Unation_radio, Instagram, Unation Radio, YouTube, Unation Radio TV, and our website, www.theunation.wix.com/MNLS. You can go to Watch Live, watch the show there. You can go to our chat box and connect with us there and talk with us. We'll be on there all night chatting it up during the conversation. We got a GoFundMe account going on too, so go ahead and help support the cause. Keep Unation Radio going, keep the show on the air, help us out with the GoFundMe. And we got a hot out of spotlight tonight. That's gonna be big. He's in the studio. Special guest with us tonight. Go by the artist name Clean. He's dope. So he'll be here tonight. Right now, I'm about to pass it over to my boy, Detroit.
Yo, what it do?
How he get the horn?
Good to be back in the house. Jealousy is everywhere. So I am Doncho Detroit. Thank you for joining us today.
I'm jealous of your pigtails.
Hey, it is what it is, you know.
That's why you got the horn.
Yeah. There we go. So,
Shake them dreads.
so anyway,
The police is out there.
Them
tonight?
multifaceted. It's everywhere, everything. So anyway, we got a good show on tap today. But if you want to call in and join us, you can reach us by 323. Call in at 323-965-1600. If you want to tweet me on Twitter
Tweet him. If you want to tweet Unation Radio. I'm sorry, go ahead.
and get your questions answered on Unation Radio,
Right.
you can tweet me at Dontrell Detroit. It is what it is.
Did we
Anyway,
give the website?
Is that the
Tweet
full name?
Unation Radio. Okay.
Yes.
Because you can chat on there too, right?
you can chat on the website, which he gave again.
You gonna give it again?
Put on the screen again. Put it on the screen again, Chris.
No. You don't have to. I was just saying, because I'm going there. I wanna go there with the guest. I mean, with the audience.
Follow us on Instagram right now. Hurry up.
So we gonna go there. She gonna go there.
Hurry up.
But we are talking about why marriages don't work anymore. Okay. So if you want to be married, been married, aspire to be married, we're gonna tell you why they don't work
Okay.
anymore.
Well, let me say this, because I don't want to send the wrong message. It was this article that was talking about the top 5 reasons why marriages don't work anymore. Now, we are not condoning that marriages don't work, but we just want to bring up the topic in the sense that this is what people are saying, and this might be the reason why some people are not entering into this idea of holy matrimony.
What?
Now, can you tell me how what I said contradicts any of what you just said?
No, I clarified. This is what you call teamwork.
You know what? I got you.
She wanted to add some Larry seasoning salt to this.
It's cool. You feel me? Some people need to be a part of the game, so you know that's what's up. So anyway, we're gonna throw this back to DJ Ree.
323
What we do that? We're going on a break.
Go on a
already?
break.
965.
No, we're not going to
Yeah, we
break.
talking about our weekends, man, ain't we? Oh,
Right.
I'm
You're not
just
finished.
talking about-
How was your weekend?
It was.
I guess we are talking about weekends.
It was. I guess normal. I didn't do much. I went to church. Praise God.
Praise him.
Yes, that's a must. And I just chilled. I really didn't do anything.
That's what's up. How was your weekend, Keith?
It was marvelous, yo.
Full, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. I ate a lot.
Yeah, we ain't talking about. I was
Full
talking about
of
full. I was talking about.
events.
I was talking about a full.
I know. Why are you in this conversation, Tequila Trinae?
Ooh, that
Sorry, I
sounds
had-
personal.
I had to get
Jesus
it.
What's up?
It's the baby.
Anyway, it was full because we went, Akila and I went to the Women's Health with KJLH, so that was interesting. And then we joined you with Blackline, which was interesting. Then I went to church on Sunday.
So wait a minute. Last week we talked about situations going out, right?
We did. Let's get this off your chest.
I have to.
Let's go.
So the situation was invited to this party
The situation was
no.
I can't really talk about the situation. So you can play it like that.
Okay,
but
look, but it's
I don't
okay,
wanna-
ladies.
No.
I'm gonna take care of
Because
Cameron
you
David.
did that.
I'm gonna take care of Cameron David. Go ahead.
No, it's all right.
The blame is on him, Cameron David.
Nah,
Let me
it's
tell you,
all right.
I was posting beach party for Black
Beach-
Line,
Black-
right?
Beach party?
Oh, yeah, the beach
yes,
party.
I've been
There's a beach
posting it.
party
It was a
too?
beach party.
It was
I've been
a
posting it
beach
on
house pool party. Yeah.
So I've been posting it, but I thought
It was up there.
Listen to
it was in
this.
Oakland, right? That's what I thought.
I saw
and it
it.
said, "Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm posting. I'm just posting and supporting Black Line because that's Black Line." So we at the women's health thing, and then she get a text message talking about some, "Why y'all not here?" We like, "Why you not where?" And this fool up here at the beach party,
Popping.
popping. We get there, it's over.
Yeah, my weekend would have been,
It was
nice
over.
had I been invited.
It was all on him.
Okay. Now trip this.
It's all true.
I get a call from our sponsor saying, "Hey, I need X, Y, and Z from you. Can you make it happen?" Cool. That was Friday.
He had my number.
That was all work. I'm not knowing. I'm just obliging to our sponsors. Hey, you need something because they in Oakland. I'm in LA. I can help you out. I'll do that. So on Saturday, I'm living my life. I get a call back saying, "Hey, I need you again." Cool. But I have my son, so I had to take care of some things first. In the midst of that, I see a post from
Me,
say about where I'm going, about the event where I'm going. This dude posts more than anybody, so I know he had to see it. But if he didn't, it happened. Okay.
you see.
So, but I'm assuming he saw it because I saw it.
Not at all.
She get there late and say, "Why didn't you tell us?" She said, "Why didn't you tell us?"
Mixtape?
Yeah. I
look in the
yeah, I
camera.
got what she's saying. She's saying, "Why didn't you tell us where about you coming here?" I'm like, "What you mean? Why didn't I tell you about you coming here? You posted about you coming here over and over. That's how I found out that y'all was gonna be there."
Go.
So she said, "How am I supposed to know what I'm posting?"
Hey, that's a lie.
No.
That's a lie.
Please let me.
That's a lie. That's a
Time
lie.
out. Because let me
Get it.
clarify.
Get it.
First of all, I was posting. Correct.
So you knew about
It had
this
no
all along.
address.
None.
The date was small.
Oh,
I didn't
Jesus.
know. I didn't look at the
was
date.
small. It's only one font.
No. If you look at it, it's down at the bottom.
On Instagram, like on the actual video.
It was on the picture.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't look at that. I just saw the event. So I'm promoting because I'm like, oh, we need to promote this. And then he calls and I'm like, what? Where? You doing what? I was supposed to be there? I knew nothing about it.
Either way it go, he knew and he was at the spot. That's
It's
the problem right there.
I'm sorry, these are like her best friends. The head of our sponsors is one of her day ones. Don't live out here, so I'm assuming if I come out here and I ain't seen my day one, that's the first person
See,
I'm
what
gonna
you're
call.
trying to do is start a mess.
Yes, he
You're
is.
trying to stir
Nah,
up some mess.
Hey, look, you know what? You posted it.
Hold
People
up,
called
bro.
me and said where and when. I'm assuming the people that posted it knew where and when.
Oh,
But you know what?
it didn't have a date.
it
I mean, it
could-
didn't
I
have
believe
an
I texted
address.
you on Saturday too.
We was at the women's
Yeah,
health
I told you that I was not available.
We were at the women's health. I just told you we was at KJLH
Was
women's
that
health.
like 9, 10
But my
in the morning?
thing
No,
is,
it wasn't. It
what
was
if y'all
all
was
day.
posting some atheist stuff? Like y'all don't look at what y'all post?
I look at what I post.
It
had
was
no
a beach
address.
house.
It didn't have no address on there, and it said call to VIP.
It would've been nice
we
to be
wasn't
at the
thinking about
beach.
nothing. It wasn't a beach. It was just a house, yo.
So it's not a beach house?
My God.
We wasn't on the, we wasn't in the beach.
So
we
we
was
get-
just in the house,
This is
yo.
gonna go on all day, and I don't know whether this is gonna go up and down.
Black Line.
Black
Black
Line
Line.
ENT mixtape. Get it?
Get it?
People energy drink. We all
Mixtape,
good.
Black
If
Line.
I'm promoting them, I want to be invited.
You
to the
had it
party.
upside down.
I did.
I give a shout out to the sponsors every day.
Black Line.
So
So again, if you want to get involved in this
Black Line.
foolery that we got going on, this conversation, and whatever else goes on after this, 323-965-1600. We're talking about
could've
why
been in the
people.
shirt. Nails, show them your shirt, man.
We're talking about why people
Oh, Lord. Here we
don't
go.
get married anymore.
The camera ain't on it.
It's on me now.
Oh,
Look at
Lord.
that shirt, man. That's a beautiful shirt.
Moved out with me and Cameron Davis.
At least y'all matching.
Gone.
That's how I'm gonna get y'all matching. We
That's a
matching,
nice
y'all
shirt.
matching.
We on point.
Polo.
All right,
I
got this.
appreciate it.
I don't do this. I'm gone.
Look,
I'm gonna fuck with y'all all
Only
night.
got one shirt.
Commercial. You already said that. Deuces.
we out here. This
Trace.
is J.E.
Oh no, he didn't.
Representing.
Hey, he's so glad.
Gang.
And we're back.
Hey.
Welcome back to Monday Night Love Sessions. This is your girl, Akilah Trinae. And
Monday night.
we're going to get straight into it because Detroit and Cameron have wasted a lot of our time. So we're going to get straight to it. DJ Reed!
Yo.
Wait. This is not the beginning of the show, DJ Reed.
I know, but it's an artist
that.
spotlight. I'm excited about this artist spotlight tonight because we have a special artist spotlight. He's in the building today.
Guess where from?
Oakland, California.
What they do?
Hey.
Oaktown and he's out.
Is there
Everybody,
anybody left in Oakland?
welcome to the building. Hip hop artist, independent artist, Clean.
Woo!
How you doing tonight?
Man, I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming tonight. Man, it's a blessing to have you here with us.
Likewise.
Man, it's crazy how we met. We met through mutual friends, and I saw your video on Facebook. It's hot. And we had to get you in the studio and everything.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the opportunity.
So go ahead and tell us about your name, Clean. How did you come up with that?
Man, it wasn't no deep story behind me coming up with the name Clean. I just thought that I was a good artist, that I was really clean at rapping. And,
That's all it takes.
Yeah, it used to be Mr. Clean. I was like, man, I think they need to respect it. I'm so clean, they should call me Mr. But as I went along, I just dropped it and just kept clean. I thought it worked better that way. Didn't want to get no copyright issues, you know.
And now you reside in LA now, correct?
Yeah, me and my wife just actually moved out here 4 months ago from Oakland just to pursue our dreams. You know, I'm working full time as a musician. She's a full time actress.
That's what's up.
All right.
Wifey's in the building too, so give it up for the wifey.
Oh.
Yeah. So how's LA been to been to you?
It's been good, man. It's been treating me real good. Actually, a lot of the things that I've been doing out here have been coming from my connections back home. So like you said, how we came together was from a mutual friend back home. The shows that I've gotten out here have been from connections back home. I actually have a interview at another place. I don't want to say where it is because, you know, politics, but
I feel you.
but that was from a friend back home. Supposed to be performing at the Broccoli City Festival coming up out here, and that was from my cousin who's from Oakland, but he moved out here also. So, you know, everything's just coming full circle.
What day is that actually?
It's supposed to be June 6th, Long Beach.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be popping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey now.
I might have to be there.
Yeah, y'all come out.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Let's talk about this music.
Let's get to
Oh yeah,
it.
let's get into it. Oh, first of all, I thought Detroit had a question.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I know you're working on an EP right now called To Be Continued. Tell
Yes,
us
sir.
about that project that you're currently working on.
Yeah, so basically the first two projects that I put out before were two mixtapes that I did. And basically I was kind of just spending a lot of money, you know, promoting, and I was like using music that I was finding online. And so I couldn't really sell it how I wanted to. So now I'm trying to, you know, find a way to actually live off what I'm doing. So I'm putting out this project, and it's supposed to be all original music. I got a producer back home who I work with very closely. He's actually the producer of the song that y'all gonna play tonight. His name is DJ. That's my song. So I'm working closely with him, and we're just trying to knock out this EP. And basically, it's gonna be telling my story, my transition from Oakland to out here. You know, everything that happened, why I made the choices, and you know, I'm just trying to deliver some good music. Probably 6 to 8 tracks.
Okay. And how about the song we're about to get into, the video we're about to get into? Tell us about, give us the title of the video. Tell us how you came up with the name and the whole concept behind the video.
Yeah, so this song right here is called Masochist, and basically the word means like the love or like the pleasure that people get from pain. And I know like a lot of relationships where people will stay in a relationship even though it's probably toxic for them, that they shouldn't be in the relationship, but they continue to go back to the person anyway, you know.
That one, black people.
Huh?
Nothing.
I didn't even hear you.
I said you could have titled that one "Black People."
Black people. Nah, but see, I'm happily married. My brother to the left is happily married. You know, so we trying to get it together, man.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, right now let's get into this video. Masochist.
Masochist.
Masochist, all right. All right, Spotlight, this is Clean, Masochist.
Honey, you do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long and I can't do without you. Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more. But each hurt makes my love stronger than before.
Ooh, that's my song.
Complicated, we break up and then we make up. My family said you ain't cool and I don't debate them. Makeup on your eyes, running down your cheeks from the past lies told in a brand new deceit. And I justify it cause you did me wrong. And two wrongs don't make it right, but it make a great song. So I just hide behind my truest emotions. Never thought that you do me wrong and leave me out in the open. Cause I was down from the start, never play with your heart. Promise to do you better as long as you play your part. Cause you've been there before, so you know how I feel. That's why you said that you would always keep it real. But as time moved on, feelings begin to change. We lacking communication, I notice it ain't the same. Call me for the storm, anticipating the rain. Damn shame, cause my love was stronger from all the pain.
You do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long and I can't do without you. Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more. But each hurt makes my love stronger than before.
So now I'm doing my thing and I don't give a fuck. I know we cordial and kick it, but still it ain't enough. We keep the title for your mama and granny cause they love me. And I ain't really trying to break up the family. Built the hell up a foundation. No need for the segregation. You want me and say you love me, then baby just have patience with me. Cause I'm just working through the process. Hope I don't turn into a monster, baby, like this. You said we gotta make it work, I know it, but right now I'm feeling some type of way. So baby, just pipe down. You want me to come home, I'm ready to skip town. Was giving you what you need, you still was running around. Had me looking like a damn fool. And I keep coming back, though it ain't cool. No one can love me like you do, and no, it ain't true. I always find myself coming back, cause I need you.
Honey,
Lies.
you do me wrong, but still I'm crazy about you. Stay away too long and I can't do without you. Every chance you get, you seem to hurt me more and more. But each hurt makes my love stronger than before.
That's so sweet.
Thank you.
That was so sugary.
That's Clean right there, our artist Spotlight.
Awesome.
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate it.
awesome.
That was awesome video.
Thank you, brother.
Got the
I
wife
appreciate
in there, that's awesome too.
it. Yeah, man.
Supporting.
Everybody in the videos from the home team, man.
And shout out to my homegirl Lindsay Walker too.
Yeah.
She's a violinist.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Now I have a question for you. I'm sorry,
Uh-huh.
DJ Reed. But because you just mentioned your wife was in the video.
Yeah.
And I'm just curious to know, like, how is that working together so closely? You know, you're the artist, and I know she's doing acting, and you guys did that project together. Like, how was that?
Man, it was very easy. It was actually a real funny time, real goofy. Like, the therapist scene. Like we was just in there at each other's necks. It was real funny, but she came through when it was time to do those serious scenes. I told her before we shot the video she wanted to be in it. I was like, don't just not give me the best because I'm your husband. Like I need you to step it up if we're gonna do this. And we got to get the best work out of it. And she did it, and she came through, and I appreciate it.
Awesome.
My last question is for you. Is about your label, Green Music.
Yeah.
I love the name of your label, Green Music. Where did you come up with the name for that?
So I used to be in a group back in the day, and we had a logo, and our logo was green and white. After I wasn't in the group anymore, I decided to run with the color green because people used to give me green gifts all the time, like green ties, and people make me birthday cakes that had, like, it was made out of like green frosting or the fondant or whatever it's called, that type of stuff. So people had really started associating me with the color green because I would wear it all the time. And so now I kind of wanted to make it mean more than just having a color. And so basically, since green is associated with the environment, people see it like that, I wanted to make music for the environment. So the actual rectangle that's on there had the word green in there, but my designer, we took it out and just left it as the rectangle because the rectangle means stability, and there's a lot of different meanings that go into the whole logo, but the green part was just make music for my environment, stuff that people could listen to, and that was going to be something to uplift people.
What's up? Tell the people how they could connect with you on your social medias and where they can find your music at.
On Instagram, you can find me at Clean Green Music. Twitter, you can find me at M_R_DOT. That's from when I had Mr. Clean, so it was just MR. Twitter, I said Twitter, my bad. Facebook, I got a Facebook like page called Clean. I'll put that out there because I'm trying to get those likes up. But if you just want to find my regular page, I post on there a lot. That's my full name, Barry Victor Jr. What else I got? SoundCloud.com/green-music. Matter of fact, my bad. See, I just put out my website and it got every link on there, but I forgot that I had it. So greenmusiconline.com. Go to the bottom of the page. You got the Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud, everything you need to find.
Cool. That's what's up. That's our spotlight for tonight.
Thank you.
Please support Clean, man. He's an awesome talent. And before we get to the topic, introduce your wife. I know she's joining the panel for our discussion today.
My lovely, beautiful wife to the right of me. Her name is Melanie Victor. You want to say hi?
Hi, everyone. I'm excited to be here tonight.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Monday Night Love Session.
Now, Melody, was it even an option for him casting someone else for this role?
I was open to it because
It's coming.
I just wanted to be the best work. I was open to it. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Like, I know it's music, it's work, it's business, and I wanted to be the best, but obviously, I thought I was the best for the role. I mean, so it just kind of worked out. We had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, so.
Why choose that song as to get you heard? Like, why the motivation behind that one?
Man, it was
dope track, by the way.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It was a lot of support behind that song, man. Like, usually I just put music out. I didn't know that, so many people would like it like that. And just by the response that I got on like social media, and people were saying it was real dope and they loved it. Like, I put it out in the beginning of January.
Okay.
And I was sending it out to people. I was getting text messages back, like Facebook posts and everything, retweets, all that, sharing it. And I was like, man, it's a real good song. And I had thought about the visual for it. I was like, man, I know I can make it look good, and it's something that people can relate to, because people were telling me they can relate to the song. So I was like, if it's something that a lot of people can feel, then that's what I really want to push, because I feel like that's what'll catch on.
Did you write the song first and then title the track, or title the track and then write the song?
I titled it later. It's like I listen to the beat, and then I come up with my lyrics and everything. And then I try to figure out, what's the best way to title it. I was actually taking a music business class out here, and they was telling me I should title it first and then come up with it. But I did that back when I was home in Oakland, so I didn't know yet. But it worked out.
What's been the biggest discrepancy in music since you've been out here from Oakland and LA? Where do you want your lane to be?
Man, I'm trying to create a new genre for myself called soul rap. I don't think anybody's coined that term yet, but I just want my music to connect with people's soul, and just everything I put out, I want it to be genuine, honest, and that's it. You know, if it don't connect with you, it don't. At least I know I put my best foot forward. It came from me, and that's it.
I hear that, brother.
Word.
So what were the 2 previous mixtapes you put out? What are the names of those?
One was called The Director's Cut, and then I did a joint project with a good friend of mine named AB, and it was called My Brother's Keeper.
I need to hear both of those.
So,
Have you collabed with any other rappers out here, like local rappers?
I collaborated with a girl, but she's not originally from Los Angeles. She's
She
from
from
Florida.
Oakland too?
Nah, she from Florida.
Goodness.
But I actually met her at a show, and we ended up doing a song together. And then through this music business class I was taking, I had met 2 other artists in that class, and we ended up shooting another video together. We shot that like a couple weeks before I shot my video.
Okay.
Nice.
And who shot this video? Who's the director of this video?
Fernando Cordera, and they're from Industrialism Films.
Okay. That's what's up.
Hey now.
It's Akila Trinae.
Yes. What do you want?
What are we talking
What
about?
do you want?
What are we about to get into?
Didn't you tell the people?
I did, but I want you to reiterate because it's teamwork.
I'm gonna sip my tea or eat my carrots.
Teamwork make
You're
the dream
so
work.
rude.
But anyway, we are talking about
We're talking about
why people don't stay married anymore. It was, you know what, because they don't live in the moment. They don't catch every moment. We about to take a commercial break. DJ Rig Q, what's up? This is Jodeci. Every moment. Yeah.
Read it to me.
It's on you, my brother. You already on, my brother.
That was Jodeci.
Jodeci,
Brand new Jodeci.
Every moment.
I'm lying here.
We're back.
Get it.
We're about to get into our topic.
man. Took me back.
Right?
Oh,
Oh wait, I need to go back to this.
I almost got crunk.
Right.
5 reasons marriage doesn't work anymore. Now, Mr. DJ Ree,
Yes.
who is happily married,
Hopefully.
found this article and came across the article. And I'm just curious, just before we even get into it, like what made this article kind of jump out to you as a happily married man?
Well, I was going through the list and
Choose
I found,
your words wisely.
I found. Well, I got back up tonight. So,
Here.
Okay, when you go home, it's a different story.
actually, me and Miss Roro, we both went through this, and some of the stuff that was on this list, I found interesting. 'Cause I just feel like it shouldn't mess up your marriage at all.
You got
I
some.
do hear somebody talking.
Somebody has a
It sounds like
Not me.
Let me try it out.
slight technical difficulties. Excuse us.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, some of this stuff on the list just kind of jumped out to me, and I had to close out the list because the list was talking. But
just paused the video.
they didn't give me the option for some reason.
I mean, we'll go through it. I was just curious.
But no, yeah, there was just some
general.
things that I think that, and, you know, in the marriage you can work through some things, and even as me as a believer, you know, of Jesus as a Christian, I believe that, you know, through God, anything could be reconciled, could be forgiven, and your marriage
You
could
said
work
anything?
out. Not anything, but
Anything? Everything?
or everything.
Anything and everything?
In a marriage?
She trying to set you up.
I done already told you.
I'm just asking. I'm not married.
Clearly.
Well,
So,
I shouldn't say anything, everything, but some things. How about that? Some things could be worked out with, and some things on the list I just felt was kind of.
That it can be worked around.
Yeah,
like it's
worked around.
not a reason to not be married.
Right.
Okay. And so for Clean, you're also married. Well, okay, let's just start here. How long have you been married, DJ Ree? And then Clean, how long have you been married? Because I'm sure people always want to know that. But you know, when we get into topics, they be like, "Oh, they don't know what they're talking about. They only been married 2 months." You know, like, but marriage is marriage to me.
Right.
You know.
Miss Rora and I will be married 5 years in May.
Next month.
Where's Moses?
2 years, June 8th.
Okay.
Praise him again.
Congratulations
Thank
to you both. So just know I might ask questions again in your business. You have the liberty to not answer if you so choose. The funny thing is, we were kind of, as stated before, over the weekend, we were spending time with Blackline in their camp, and we had an opportunity to sit down with one of Fallon, who's the COO of Blackline Entertainment, her aunt and uncle, and they sat down with us and we kind of went through the things on the list, and they have been married, I should say, for 51 years.
Wow.
And that blew me away. I didn't expect them to say 51 years.
Shout out to them. By the
So,
way.
you know, when that came out, I was just like, wow, that's a long time. You know, but and then they're still growing strong and all of that. And they were kind of just really giving us a lot of just wisdom and knowledge just about how things have changed. And this list that we're talking about really focuses on the things that are going on now. You know, in 2015. And they were pretty much saying, like, when they were getting together and when they were married, they didn't have to deal with a lot of this stuff. So we have some new kind of issues, some new struggles that come with, like, technology and things that kind of put a strain on marriages, and some people can get past them and, you know, some people can't. But let's just get into it. Cam, you're always good with, like, going through the list. That's because you're on Yahoo doing other stuff, huh?
I'm actually looking up statistics for the first. Thank you for having my back. Why she always trying to throw salt? She's
No,
just
I
the
just want you
shadiest
to get
person
ready.
in the world. I've been
Focus.
ready. I'm definitely focused.
I'm calling
doing
on
research.
You. Tag team.
So the first bullet on this list is that sex leaves the marriage, and I was pulling up some statistics, and on Dr. Phil, I found that married couples say that they have sex on an average of 68.5 times a year, which is like slightly once a week.
Wow.
I find that appalling. Definitely makes me want to reconsider marriage.
I was about to start
Really?
crying.
Off top, because I feel like sex is a very important
Stress
you know,
relief.
for me. I'm not married, but I have
You
had.
sound like the person in the beginning of the article. He said, "I'm an extremely sexual person."
Well, yeah, I agree.
Oh, you mean
with
the
him.
man?
The dude, yeah, the dude that wrote the article.
Mind you, this is from AZ Central, the Arizona Republic. That's where the article came from, just
Cool.
in case people were
So
wondering.
this dude, he says that he's highly sexual, and he said that I don't know. Did he say that his stopped completely during his 2-year marriage?
Virtually, it was one of the. I don't know if he gives a definite number, but
He didn't
But,
say
yeah.
but it was one of them.
Once a week?
That's just
I mean, I understand that you guys have jobs and we all have careers.
we lay down together something. I'm sorry.
Keith said, "Look,
I agree. I agree with you, Key. If we laying down, we laying down.
Okay. Sure.
That's 5-7 times a week.
Man.
Can you handle it?
So my question to our married couple on the panel is that a concentrated emphasis to keep that going in a relationship, or is it just kind of is what it is?"
Don't everybody speak at once.
He was looking at her, so go ahead.
Well,
Now, all of y'all over there.
Reed, you can answer too.
DJ Reed, what's going down?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
yeah, you do that, my way.
Sheila is listening.
She sleep. Shout out to Miss
I'm about to say, how you doing, Miss Roro?
no, it was good when we first got married.
I'm sorry.
Don't joke.
Let's go to commercial break.
No, let him finish.
We got Jodeci again coming back with All My Life. Purpose of
Twisting it around.
Right? You can't say nothing with them. I got your back, DJ Reed.
You the first one that laughed.
I laughed because
What are you talking
he
about?
said it started off good.
Okay, we gonna rewind.
Okay,
Phrase your words, please.
Please choose your words wisely.
Tread
Okay,
lightly,
well-
young grasshopper.
I'll just put it like this. Okay, we had Xavier. So, once Xavier came along, it's just scheduling. and everything was just
And that's expected when you have your responsibilities and priorities.
right.
Priorities.
So now it's
are
like
shifted.
we have to make a schedule, time in. Just to,
See, that's
just
what
alone.
I don't.
But that's how they made baby.
Monday, Wednesday, I don't.
But you know, we
can't-
gotta do that.
you can't put a
especially as,
schedule on that type of stuff.
As young as Xavier is, he's 4, so and he acquires a lot of attention. He loves his mother and his father, so he doesn't like to be away from us. He always got to be around us. He always wants us,
Near him.
near him, play with him, all of that. So
He would be trapped in the closet.
I was about to say, because when he sleeps, you
when
know
he
what?
sleep, nighty night,
He
wrap
get just
tight.
a little bit more, whatever it is, Tylenol, whatever it is.
Drug your kid?
Drug him?
Yes.
If,
Nah, not
Views and comments expressed on the following
Right.
program by its hosts and their guests do not necessarily reflect the views of RMCOnAir.com.
Good job, Chris.
I heard that.
Discretion is
So back to what I was saying. I was raised on, you give a child a shot at Jack, E&J,
And he out.
and you out, and you ain't got to worry about him for a
put it on the
good
jug a
hour,
little bit.
some hours. You got some time on your hands. You can go to the store, get you a night snack.
let me tell you
know.
something about Xavier. Xavier.
Wait a minute, don't.
Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Thank you.
No, just when he nighty night, when he real sleep and y'all like, okay, he sleep, he in a deep sleep. Come on, let's get it in.
Deep sleep.
you guys have kids yet?
No.
No.
We don't.
So tell us how that is. Yeah, with the opposing perspective.
Stroking.
It's a blessing because you do have the liberty to do it whenever you want to without anybody interrupting. So
I heard that.
Now, I got a question.
So do you agree? So you don't agree with this first statistic or this?
that is
first
non-existent.
Yes.
Nah, I disagree with that
No,
statement.
that's not true.
Okay.
Well,
That's good.
they in their first 2 years, so
Yeah, it's still bliss.
they in it.
How long did y'all date before y'all got?
3 years. We've
don't
been
mind.
together 5 years.
Yeah,
total.
total of 5 years.
See, see.
And you lived together for...
Wait,
3.
Oh,
Oh, that's all good.
They said they were married.
Shacking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we shacked
We
up.
shacked up.
Ain't nothing wrong
Nah,
with
we
it.
I'm
shacked
saying,
up.
well, I'm saying, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're living together now.
Ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it.
It is what it is.
I feel like it's a new day. I don't think that although I go to church, I abide by laws. I feel like I feel like with time, things change. And of course, the context of laws and all of that, I think some of those have to change and adapt,
Definitely.
with what's going on currently. Because, back then, it was a lot of stuff that you couldn't do, but now it's, it's the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, well, let's just change and adapt.
I actually think, because in there it talks about work, and I don't know, in my opinion, I think that's something that should make the bedroom
More exciting.
more exciting.
Without having
work.
kids.
Without having kids, with having kids. 'Cause I was together with someone for 5 years, 3, and then had the kid.
Yeah.
And the more she was away, the more I wanted her.
Yeah.
And being a DJ or promoter or doing music, you always around different people, and you never know who comes through the studio door. Well, being away from my significant other, and I really loved her. Well, that's who I wanted. If I was out in the club and I saw tons of beautiful women, and I would always tell her, go out, hey, go frolic. They ain't me, but more importantly, get appreciated. Get turned on or whatever it is.
What the?
I'm just saying, because first off, I'm not the last person you gonna see that you gonna be attracted to. And there are other women that are pretty, that are attractive. They just make me want you more. So go out when you party, when you come home, because I'm the person that you gonna do it with. It don't matter who you saw, whatever. I'm the end of your night. That's why I married you. Period. So to me, if you got a busy lifestyle, that should make that part better, not make it worse.
Yeah.
That's a good thought.
How do y'all feel about this going and telling? Go ahead and get turned on by another person. I don't.
Wait,
That don't work.
That's the way he
no,
said
that's what I'm
it,
saying. I
though.
said go out and be appreciated, but
Oh.
but that's my because it just is what it is. You feel me? You gonna see somebody, and when they're attractive, it just sends, it hits the neurons. It's like, hey, you know what?
Oh,
I like what I see. Hey, babe, what you doing? Meet me on lunch.
give me makeup.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I like the lunch dates though.
Yeah.
Agree, disagree.
Nah. I agree with you. It's our nature, you know what I'm saying? We can't just be like, I see a person and just be like, no, they're ugly. I'm married, so everybody else is ugly.
Right.
Nah, it doesn't happen that way. But like you said, you know, you might have that thought, but your principles won't allow you to move forward with that.
Right. And a lot of stuff is from afar. And then when you have the child, it's just about understanding that, you know, they get most of their day, but when the lights go off, that is our time for whatever. Usually when the lights go off, if that's our time to watch a TV show, that whatever it is that gives us intimacy, that's it.
Yeah.
But in addition, when I want to knock the bottom out, that's also the time for that that lane too.
Yeah.
Cuddle is the best. Anyways, go ahead.
Knock the bottom out. Number 2. What? I don't know.
Finances.
Oh yeah.
Finances cripple us. Lead us off with this. How important is finances in a marriage?
I think it's important for both of you guys to be on the same page and know each other's history too. Like, she know my debt, I know her debt. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like something gonna come out the blue and I'm like, oh, you didn't tell me that before we got married. You know, it's about being open and honest, and I think that's what lets you work through it, because you're not living through a lie. Like, I would be disappointed if I found out later, you know, she had $1 million worth of debt and I'm married and now everything is half and half. And so, you know what I'm saying, I go out here and sell a song, a million songs on iTunes, and that gotta go straight to the man, I'd be pissed.
Hotter than fish grease.
Because I know one of the things that it talks about in the article is it talks about the increase in the cost of education and the increase in the cost of living. And so back in the day, you know, you could pretty much maybe one went to school, maybe neither, you know, the husband or the wife didn't go to school, and you still could pretty much make it. You could probably open up your own business and still be cool. You don't pay that much, you know, for your home. But like now with the increase in costs and student loans and mortgage and utilities and living expenses, and if you have a baby like DJ Reed does, then everything goes up. So instead of where the focus would be on, you know, love and intimacy and enjoying one another and being able to have sex all the time, like sometimes you really do have to deal with the reality of the situation, which may be bills, maybe figuring out, you know, how you're gonna make it to the next week, and being entrepreneurs and not having that set, like, you know, 9-to-5 job. Some of those things can end up being a strain. Again, I don't think it's a reason to not get married. I think, like you said, it just takes you know, just proper planning and open communication. Like if you really do have like money problems or debt problems or things like that, that should be communicated early, not hidden, you know what I mean? Because I don't know how many people, because it's not like I've done the research or anything like that, but really talk about finances, even in a dating relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just wait till you're about to get married to talk about finances. You know what I mean? Because at that point you already set, like, okay, we're gonna get married. But, you know.
Yeah, I think it comes a point in a relationship where you feel like you need to start talking about that stuff. I wouldn't say, you know, just tell your information to anybody, you know, first couple dates. But if you feel like it's getting serious and you guys want to take it to another level, certain information should be, you know, spoken upon. And you know, like you said, love is a critical part of it. So I feel like that's gonna be the foundation of it to hold it together. But all that other stuff still needs to be a topic of conversation, because it can break you, you know, if you don't talk about it. So it's better to just put it out there. And like, if love is the foundation, then we're gonna work through it.
And I think sometimes, like, money, the topic, it creates a lot of anxiety in people. And just depending on what type of person you are and how you deal with money and lack of money, that could be, you know, a make or break for somebody, because you're arguing all the time and it's basically centered around money and bills and lack of, and you're looking at me like, okay, you need to support me, or, you know, vice versa. So I think it really just depends on the people and how you deal with money. Like, what is your energy around money? Like, are you a type of person, you know, can you make it on $20 a week and we're gonna be okay? You know, if you can't, like, if you're a type of person like, no, I need to go out to eat, I need, you know, clothes, and that other person's like, well, you know, I know how to, like, make it on $20. Maybe you're not going to be compatible, because money does create issues in relationships, and it's like you got to really know how to deal with money, because money's like a big factor. I definitely would say that.
Yeah.
Now, if you're in love, should that really break you?
No, I don't believe so. But I think it does break a lot of people. But I don't believe that money should make or break you. Like we are big believers in going through stuff together. Like we came out here on savings, and that's how we're living now. And we're like living on a set budget. And I mean, it's like, it's empowering in a sense, because we have to get creative. We got to figure out ways, like, okay, we're going to get to the next month. We're going to, it's like a partnership. Like, it's not something that would break us, money. But I know it's something that would break a lot of couples. Like my parents, they would always talk about money. Like that was a big stress for a lot of people. And I think if you don't know how to deal with it and, go into a relationship like, okay, it's all or nothing, basically. Like, it could break a relationship, but I don't think that's a reason to break a relationship.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, you talked about doing this together, and so segue. The next topic is being connected.
I'm sorry, I had something on that.
Oh, go ahead.
That's I'm kind of in that situation. Right now, me and Miss Roro. As a believer, the Bible says, the man is the head of the household and all that stuff. And right now we're in that, I guess, in that rough patch, trying to, figure out what the bill is and stuff. But that's one thing. Me and Clean were talking about that earlier before the show. I thank God for Miss Roro, because as I'm trying to build U Nation Radio, she got my back, and she's not leaving me because we're not in that same financial spot as we were when we got married. So I agree with you guys that if you get in that financial burden in the middle of your marriage or before, what I'm trying to say, you just shouldn't. If you really love someone, just don't leave them because of that. I just find that one a really dumb, stupid reason just to leave somebody because of it.
Well, yeah, that's important too, because some people go into relationships and or marriages with certain ideals. And you mentioned the man being the head of the household, and some women go into the situation like he needs to take care of everything as far as finances, and that may be the original agreement going in. Okay, as a man, husband, I'm going to take care of this family and I'm going to do everything. But then life happens, and if you get caught up on, okay, this person is supposed to provide for me, and then you come to a point where they don't, that security, obviously everybody wants some form of security, but that security kind of goes away. And then instead of being in that supportive role, like you were saying, DJ Reed, for Miss Roro to support and say, you know what, it's cool, because we entered into this union, I'm going to do what's necessary so that we can make it, because that's what you come, the two become one. Unit family to see it through. And if the person is focused on the other one pulling the weight, then it's gonna go downhill. But I understand it could still be a strain. Like at the end of the day, I know that still is a weight for you. You know what I mean? But which this is kind of ahead, but then not. But one of the nuggets that the couple that I mentioned before shared was that sometimes a family, in-laws is what they mentioned. The in-laws kind of get in the business, and the in-laws can put an extra strain on that, especially when it comes to finances. And so what they said was they just pretty much, cut them off. Like, this is just us. We're going to do what we need to do. If your mom and your dad and your mom and your dad have an issue with that, then they got to kind of get out, because this is us. And hearing what they say, and you should do it this way, and you shouldn't do that, or maybe y'all shouldn't be together, or you shouldn't have did it in the first place, can really put a strain on that marriage overall. So it's like sometimes you gotta shut out the naysayers, especially if you've already entered into the union. And
I think a lot of research needs to be done on what marriage really means, because I think a lot of people do it for just the praise of it, because when you take those vows, you say thick and thin, better or for worse, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna come a time where some things ain't gonna be perfect, and financial parts are something that is real, you know what I mean? So it's like, why would you say for better or worse, thick and thin, if when that time comes, now you want to dip? Like, so don't even do it if you're not ready to really take it on.
And I think, I don't know what else is on the list, but I feel like the list, it's basically life. Like, there's so many different things that you're gonna come across when you're on this journey with somebody else. Like money, sex, like whatever it is, it's life. Like, there's so many, it's not predictable. So there's gonna be so many different factors that come, you know, at you. But that's why it's important to know who you're going into this union with. Like, who are you marrying? You know, it's not just, oh, he's fine or she's fine. And it's got to be way more than that. Like, you got to think about the person's character and, you know, how they're going to be in, like, tough times and how, you know, their childhood. Like, there's so many different factors. But if you find somebody that you can walk in a marriage with together, it's like, it's gonna be dynamic. Like, it's a partnership. Like, it's like going into business with somebody. It has to be the right business partner. If it's not gonna work. It's plain.
It's become a business to a certain extent. But I think that's why they call it, you know, having a life partner.
Yeah.
You know, but people fall in with the overall premise of the day.
Yeah.
You know what? Dress,
The idea.
bells,
The idea of it.
Yeah.
You know, but another thing. So next on the list, we're talking about being connected, more connected than ever being before, but being disconnected more than ever. You know, so go
Can I
ahead.
go back to that last topic?
Sure.
Right quick, because it was the point you made about keeping other people out of your relationship, and I could say that's probably the number one thing on our list that we use as a way to keep us going together. Because we know that it could be any small look on the phone, like, yeah, you know, my wife, she didn't do this. They might take it and run with that forever.
Yeah.
Because the people that you talk to, they on your side. They
Right.
only gonna believe what you tell them. So my wife could be perfect at home, and I can tell the homie, look, man, she don't do nothing around here. I'm like, what? She don't do nothing? You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. So you can't even give people the opportunity to step in your relationship because they'll run with it. You know? And it's hard to talk to them people once you've built an idea around your partner that you gave the person.
Right.
So when you want to make it work between your partner, they're like, why you going back to them? You stupid. Right, so
But you
then
gave
it
them
makes-
all the material.
yeah, and
Right.
it's like then you feel bad about doing it because you're like, they're gonna think I'm stupid, but it
She
really wasn't
really the
that bad.
best.
Yeah, so it's like, man, it's very important to keep your business between the two of you.
Yes.
Which is hard to do when you connected more than ever before, because now we got Facebook, you know, you got Instagram, you got Twitter, you know, so things that were private before, your intimate moments before,
Yeah.
now you can have other people involved in them. And the couple was saying, like, you know, back in the day, you know, our intimacy was as strong as ever because there was nobody to tear it down, as they say.
Yeah.
It's like, what we shared is what we shared, and if we told you, that's the only way you found out.
Yeah.
But now you take a selfie from wherever you go, and now everybody's not just going to be happy for you.
Yeah.
You know, so you didn't have that issue back in the day,
Right.
because there was no issue with it. But now you take a selfie, you're on vacation, instead of people being happy for you is, oh, that's where she took it for a vacation?
Yeah.
Right.
Just
You know,
looking
so
for something.
They gonna hit you up on the page. I can do better than that.
Right.
Why would she wear that? Why would he wear that? That ain't cute. That, you know,
Yeah.
so many things, and then depending on who you value that's commenting on it, it's another eye or view or opinion for you to run with that could be the demise of what y'all got going on. So it's like, yeah, because he said, you know what, we used to vacation all the time. If we want to call somebody, pull over by the pay, you know, get to a payphone. Hey, I need a ride, or I'm good.
Yeah.
What up? Now we got the cell phone, so it's all the way there.
Yeah,
You know, we
yeah.
taking pictures, or everybody know where we at.
Every
Especially
moment.
even if you don't tell them, it's like, hey, such and such is located,
Right.
whatever. So
Yeah.
The GPS.
right. So it's like technology is helping us, but it's also killing us
Yeah.
at the same time.
There's so much value in it. That's why people, they place a lot of value in how people see them. You
Right.
think if you get like 50 likes, then you're cool. But if you only get one like, you think you ain't cool, and people don't, why people don't like my picture? You start questioning yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
But DJ Random over there, they got thousands of likes. You know what we doing, what they doing.
Yeah.
Why we don't do that?
Or even what's shown, you know what I mean? Because it sometimes gives that, I don't want to say like that false sense, but like, you know,
Illusion.
people can look at other people, you know, the illusion.
Yeah.
They'll look at them on social media and be like, oh, like,
Yeah.
you know, our relationship isn't like this, you know, and even,
Yeah.
you know, people
Start
can
comparing.
then compare, you know, because of what's being shown. And I just want to know, because I know that, you know, our parents and our parents' parents, granted if they're still living, they didn't have to deal with it. But I want to know just how it, and I'm not saying that you guys have the answers, but I just want to know how you kind of get around it. Like, because one of the things Cameron stated just a moment ago was how times have changed as far as like if you still follow the Bible to the T or whatever, and how things have evolved, and so we have to evolve with it. But then there are certain things within marriage that are still so like concrete, traditional in back in the day type of ideals, you know, that people are trying to hold on to because it worked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes it becomes a catch-22, like you're trying to evolve with the time, but at the same time still trying to hold on to that tradition and the old school love of what it used to be. And to me that becomes like a battle. You know? What'd you say?
Tea to top.
Right.
So how do you?
Because it's almost like a married couple would have to say, okay, we're not going to be online. You know what I mean? Or we're going to be online, but this is how we're going to do it, and these are the rules, and you know, like this is how we're going to play it out. But I just know a lot of people, like, for example, older people. My parents, my dad is on social media, but of course he interacts on social media a lot differently than someone who is 30 years younger than him. You know what I mean? So the understanding of it and the use of it when you're older is totally different from when you're a little bit younger and you've kind of navigated your way through. Well, my mom is not on social media. You get what I mean? So social media would be a non-issue for her. And the same with any married couple that's not on social media. It's a non-issue because we're not on it. We're not affected by it. But yet the people around you are on it, so it's still around you.
Yeah.
So how do you guys deal with it?
I think first it starts with just kind of like accepting the fact that it's real. And if you're a person that takes that stuff to heart, then you got to be true with yourself. Like if you like a guy and you like, if my girl got a page and she posts up a picture and a lot of dudes like it or leave comments, I'm gonna be mad, then you don't need to be on there. And maybe y'all need to have a discussion when she can't be on there. But I mean, it just has to be addressed. You know what I'm saying? Like the partnership should address it. How does it make you feel when I post up pictures and girls comment on there and vice versa? You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's gonna break us, then we need to remove that from the relationship, because none of these people are gonna have to deal with the issues that we're gonna have to deal with at home. And the way that I utilize my social media, like because I accept what it is and what can go on there, you know, it's like free reign for everybody to say whatever they want. So I don't like put pictures of my family up there like that, because I'm just not that dude. I don't want you to feel cool to say anything about my mom, my sister, my wife, and then it's just supposed to be cool. So everything on my page got to do with music. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. You can comment on me. You don't like my music, you hate it, whatever, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just not with the online funk and that internet gangster stuff. Like, if it's really an issue, then we need to really handle the issue. But I realize that that's what social media could do, so I'm not putting myself in a position to where I'm going to allow that to happen. And
I put pictures up of us.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's different for a guy.
Well, yeah, like his page is more so focused about the music, and my page is just, you know, casual friends.
Yeah.
But it's not my identity. Like, it's not like, I don't know, like, it's, you know, a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on social media and Instagram and this and that. Like, you know, I like to take pictures, I put them up. I'm not that attached to it. It's not, it doesn't like make or break. It's not an issue in our relationship. But I know other people that it is like, it's life or it's death. Like, it's really serious. Like, you know, it's a big deal. And I think if you place a lot of energy into, you know, social media, if that's your world, then I think it does cause a lot of issues in relationships. So it's like, how do you approach it? Like, you have to realize, like, outside of social media, there is real life going on. Like, everything can't be centered around social media. So it's like just your perception of it.
Yeah.
And the other part to it is it's always, I mean, also not always, but it's also talking about like just texting and things like that, like emailing, and people not really sitting down and having conversations face to face, and instead it's easier for me to send a text message of what I think or how I feel versus actually sitting down face to face, looking in someone's eyes, seeing their response. You know what I mean? I remember in the book Manology that Tyrese had written, he was saying how like sometimes he would send a text message about how he felt because it might be easier, or email or something, it'd be easier to express, because like when you might be angry or upset, you might not be able to say exactly what you want to say. You might say the wrong thing, so instead like writing down all your thoughts and then sending it. But he said instead he would have the person to read it right there while he's sitting there. So it's like I wrote it down so that you can get all my feelings and my emotions, but I'm not gonna send it blindly like and be like, okay, I wonder how they're gonna take it, but I'm gonna sit in your presence. Now I want you to read it, and that's everything how I felt, and then we can talk about it. Which I thought was interesting.
No interpersonal skills. So another thing on that about being connected, which I'm curious, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't have this problem, but you could have, or I know people that do. Seeing how what you do and what you do. It talked about back in the day, the husband wouldn't see his wife for the whole day. Be fine. He was out working, doing whatever he's doing. Wasn't an issue. Now, if you don't get a text in 30 minutes, you're cheating. You guys have very active careers. How does the distance of what you do affect, if at all?
Well, for me, I trust him completely. Like, he's very honest. Like, from the first time we met, like, that is something that he values so much about his character. Like, I care about how I see myself versus anybody else. So for me, I just know the type of person that he is. I know who I'm dealing with. I know he's honest and he's truthful. So I don't worry about, others or anybody else entering into what we have. Like, it's not an issue for me. Like, if he's out working, he's working. If he can't get to me right away, he can't get to me right away. Like, it's not a big deal for me. Like, we have a good understanding of, what we're about and who we are. Like, I know his character. So the trust it's there, like 100%. Like, I have no worries when it comes to that.
That's what's up. We about to take a quick commercial break. This is Ray J's How Sexy Can I Be? Or Sexy Can I Be?
Sexy Can I?
Sexy Can I?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I read the note wrong.
Shots.
DJ Reed, cue us up.
He gave you
Yo. Wow. I'm sorry, that was actually D'Angelo. I'm really in love with you. Cold little joint.
I don't know. I'm gonna do whatever.
Cold little joint. But again, so we're back.
What kind of music is that in the background?
And we're talking about reasons why
Turn the music
marriages
Louder than me.
do not work.
It's Jay-Z, but it's not good Jay-Z.
So again, we're here with the artist Clean.
It's Christmas time around here.
And he's giving out great gifts, wristbands,
Tell them to call on the
and
line.
more,
They should be calling there. 323-965-1600.
1600.
3, 2, 3.
No, because the thing is,
But anyway.
No, this is a good song.
it's still not working.
Not for this hour.
You said you restarted it?
Okay.
That's an extra 5 minutes.
So, that was
10 minutes.
D'Angelo. Did you take that was D'Angelo and not Ray J?
I did. Everybody
Okay.
was kind of.
I heard it.
I heard you.
Okay.
Cool. But again, so we have Clean in the house. What do you have coming up again?
So my plan is to release the To Be Continued EP in October. So I'm just still working on some tracks. Next month, I'm going to be releasing a song called Black Excellence, which I'm really excited about. So that's the next single I'm dropping.
Have you shot a video for it?
Nah, not yet. I'm working on it though. I might need y'all in it. I'll suit it up.
Don't.
Oh, we got you on that. Don't trip.
So,
That's what's up.
I'll be the pastor.
Black.
right.
Lord have mercy.
And Miss Melody.
Like I said, #1 haters. Thing 1 and thing 2.
Oh.
What do you have coming up?
So right now I'm currently looking for an agent for commercial acting, and I do voiceover as well. And then
Can I hear one?
I'm doing it right now.
She can y'all drop.
Oh, we got it. Cool.
This man.
That's what's up. I didn't know you because some people they can go. They don't finish it, they go right there.
Oh, the animation.
Like animation?
Yeah,
No, like commercials and
Like,
yeah.
Got you.
in a Jeep commercial. This is Allstate, Stan.
I could do animation too, but I'm still working on that.
She does cars like the new Chevy Cruze. Stuff like that.
Cool.
Get it, win it. That's what's up. So we do want to thank you for coming out. One of the last things that was on this list was also people care more for attention than actually being loved. And being in an industry that you are acting and music where you need the attention, how do you separate yourself from, or how do you not get caught up in what you need to do? Like, you have to create a persona for the people to like. People need to like who you are as an actress. They need to fall in love with the character of you before, which is separate from you.
Yeah.
He may be great at R&B, rap, or whatever it is, like soul rap. That's gonna touch somebody. You may touch a lot of women. How do you deal with that?
The persona
Yeah.
versus like the real person.
Right.
Why are you laughing?
Because
Want me to speak on it?
It's like, what?
Want her to speak on it? Me.
No, you go ahead.
Me. Well, yeah, I don't think it's gonna be difficult because I don't have like a persona. Like, my thing is like, the way that I'm trying to build longevity is coming in the game just as I am. You feel me? So once I get to that point, I don't have to change nothing. I'm not trying to come in on like the hyphy movement or the jerk movement, the snap, whatever it is. As soon as that fall off, then I'm gonna go with it. So I'm like, as long as I keep building and just being me and doing me, I don't ever have to change up. So my persona is just gonna be me as long as it's gonna take, for people to just like fall in love with my music and accept me for who I am. Then I'm gonna be straight for a long time. So she don't have to worry about me being like a certain guy at home, and then I go out and they're like, oh, that's the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the man right there. Like, nah, I'm gonna be the same guy, when I meet people and shake hands. So, just keep it authentic at all times.
So another quick, kind of two questions. How do you know, maybe one, how do you know when it's the one? And then, and along with that, when it's the proper time to get married?
To propose.
I think when you don't have to ask anybody. Like, when you don't need anyone's like validation or, oh, I want you to meet this person. What do you think about it? Like, you just know inside of yourself, like, you and that person, I feel like, should be on the same page. And I'm really big on character. Like, how does that person treat, people with like,
Around them.
yeah, like, how do I treat other people when they're not around? Like, I feel like you have to watch how people are with other people to judge their character. I just feel like character is everything. Like, I really value his character because when I first met him to now, he's been the same person. And for me, that says a lot. Like, you're authentic. You're your authentic self. And then you have to be true with yourself and, be willing to be open to that person. Like, I have to show him who I am, not put out. I feel like a lot of people will put out maybe like a 6-month representative. Like, okay, I'm gonna show my best self,
My
and then
facade.
yeah, my facade, and then like after, I'm gonna start showing you the real me. Like, I feel like you got to give people the opportunity to really accept you for who you are, so they can make a decision. If this person, I'm gonna accept this person, or if I want to like. I know you, all of you, flaws and all, but I still love and appreciate you. Like, if you can accept a person for who they are without changing them, I think then, it's possible to go into like a life partnership with them. Yeah. Like, if you're just, okay with who that person is and you can be with them without wanting to change that person. I think that says a lot.
Yeah. I agree. And like she said, when you don't have to ask somebody else, do you have to be with the person? Like, I didn't tell anybody that I was gonna propose to her until the day I did. I called up my homies like, hey y'all, I'm about to be getting married soon, so this is what it is, And however they felt about it after that moment is cool, but I didn't want anybody's influence on me, like months prior. Like, I'm telling you know, my mom's and my sister and my partner's like 4 months before, so they can get in my head like, nah, man, you shouldn't do that, bud. We still young, you know what I'm saying? We thinking like, I know within myself that this is what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be with. So, you know, I just figured out a way for me to remove all the other chatter and just go ahead and do it because I knew it was real.
Now I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So there's a lot of scary things in life that don't really bother us, that don't really faze us. How was it when you proposed?
For me or for her?
For you, like that in that moment, like I'm about to do this. From that moment to the time that she said yes, what was your nerves like?
Man, I didn't even really have time to like go through that because I was planning so much. Like because nobody knew, so I had to do everything on my own. So I didn't even really have time to process it. So it was just like months and months of planning.
No, but I'm talking about game time. Like I got it.
When they brought the cake out.
I was relieved at that moment. I'm like, finally, like, man, I had set up like a whole day for her from like 8 a.m. until like 12 a.m. the next day. So like my aunt, she cosmetologist. Let's say that's what I wrote. Yeah, cosmetologist. So I had her like get up at like 7 in the morning, go to my aunt's house, get her hair done, and then we had rented this car that she really likes. Like every hour was something else that we was doing. Yeah, and it was her birthday too.
Oh,
and it
that's
was
clean.
It was
clean, right?
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it was her birthday, and then we did it at the place where she said she wanted to get married at. So
brought out a cake and had them bring out a cake like behind me. He's downplaying it, but it was really special. Like the whole day.
So what was the tech? Cause this is the funniest thing because people's story is always similar at this point. From the time that we got it. We going over. From the time that from the time that it was out there, like he's asking me to marry me. How long did it take for you to say yes, and what was that wait like?
Well, I was crying.
Yeah.
So you didn't say yes right away.
I mean, I was just like, I was just in shock. Like,
and I was just sitting there waiting, like,
say something, say something.
Yeah.
And
she couldn't barely talk.
I couldn't really talk. I was really emotional because it was like on the cake, and then they turned the cake around. It said "Happy Birthday," and then he turned the cake around and it said, "Will you marry me?" And it was like a ring box. Like the cake was amazing. Like it was a cake, but it was a ring box, and the ring was sitting right on the cake. So when he turned it around, I was just like, I was like emotional and overwhelmed, and
I'm
just like,
getting it too.
I was like choked up, like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe this is happening.
I think my aunt had to ask her again. Did she ask you? She came out and she was like, so what do you say?
Did she say
like,
yes?
Yeah.
It was cool, man. I was excited that she said yeah because I did a lot of work.
After all of that, you know what I mean? Like, if you would have said no.
You should have even gave him a yeah for that day. Like, you know what?
Let me think about it. Yeah, I had to cancel the other 6 hours.
No, yeah, it was a full day. It was a full day.
That's what's up.
It was cool.
You got to write a song called "Marry Me" or propose or something. How I did it.
A song too.
I did actually play a song for her. That was like the last gift I had gave to her because prior I had been working on a song for like 2 years, and I only had the first 2 verses done, and I couldn't finish the last one. Just wasn't complete. But like that process leading up to it, I was able to go back in the studio and finish the verse. And at the end of the day, like when we was turning down, I just played the song for her, and at the end it said, I put a ring on your finger just to show you mean the world to me, and said happy birthday at the end. So it kind of just like, it all worked out in perfect timing. Like it wasn't meant for me to finish that song prior, you know what I'm saying? So
you have to live up to it.
That's sweet.
Question for you. As an artist, who do you want to work with?
Man, anybody that's just trying to like build something authentic, you know. I don't want to work with somebody just because they hot. If I like you, I like you, but
anybody in particular?
I like to work with Andre 3000. I think he's tight.
Cause that rap soul.
Exactly. I like the new guys, the Kendricks, the Coles.
Kendrick is hard.
Yeah, I like those guys, man, because they're showing the side that people thought couldn't come back, you know, and they're getting a lot of respect from the golden era from those guys, giving them praise. And you know, that's the kind of lane that I'm trying to walk in. You know, everybody, like, I've heard people say, nah, man, you gotta make songs like this and you gotta follow the radio format and talk about this topic, but I don't believe it to be true. And I think Cole and Kendrick are like showing you that right now, you know. So it gives me hope, you know, to be able to walk. in their footsteps behind them, and just be authentic and not have to be involved in the social media type of world and play all the games to actually get your music out there. So I'm really like focused on building a core fan base from the bottom for however long it may take. I'm not trying to take the quick road, give me a hit single, and then flop when my album come out or something. It's like, man, you see how these guys drop albums and the fans go out and buy them. They don't even have a release date, and the fans are there, they support. Those are the type of people that I want to reach out to.
That's what's up. And as an actress, anybody you care to work with?
I would love to work with Tia and Tamara Mallory. I love them. Like, I feel like they've been so authentic and true and pure.
Right.
They're not caught up in anything. I love them. I want to do commercials. I want to do a Target commercial, Macy's.
I love Target.
Yeah, me too.
It was my
right?
favorite job to this day.
I love to just go in Target and just walk around.
Fast, fun, and friendly.
I love Target. So, yeah, things like that.
That is what's up.
They're over here talking mad.
I hope you didn't put the camera on me.
No.
That was the evilest grin.
It was.
Shout out to everybody out there. Now you gonna take it off of me now? I'm talking. You got problems, Chris. Anyway, I'm looking at you.
I'm like, I'm going home.
No, I'm just playing. Thank you for you guys coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Truly appreciate you guys.
It's fun.
Your music was dope. Definitely look forward to hearing some more. We will be looking for the email invite for the video.
Man, and I'm for real. Like, I don't want to be one of the people where I'll just like tell y'all stuff like,
oh no.
When I shoot the video and I ask y'all to come out, please come out.
We gonna be there.
I respect y'all and what y'all do, man.
No problem.
So
No, we did it.
Hold you to that.
What?
Yeah, hold me to
I'm
it.
talking about the background music. I'm sorry.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Don't say that. Yes,
He did say that he was going to invite us.
I heard him.
And I think he's going to keep his word.
We have it recorded.
Right, yeah.
But no, and June
I just-
6th at the Broccoli Fest.
Yeah, man. I'm waiting to get like all the final details on it.
All right.
If they give me some tickets,
You know who else is on that lineup?
got y'all.
You know
I
who
don't.
else?
I don't know. They only have the DC schedule out right now,
Okay.
which is like
Yeah,
Joey Badass and Eric Badu.
Man, you follow that dude, Joey?
Not a lot.
You should.
I listened to the album.
His music is pretty nice.
No, I think he's a dope artist.
Yeah.
I haven't been following him since the beginning for me to be like, yeah, I'm a Joey Badass super fan.
No. I mean, I haven't. His last project I haven't kept up with, but his original at 19, yeah.
Yeah. No, he's dope though. Like,
But shout out once again to you guys both. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
we appreciate you guys so much for having us.
It was fun.
You guys
Any
are
final
awesome.
thoughts from
Awesome.
Miss Trinae?
Well, I believe that people should get married, and I think like one of the purposes for me for this particular show, Monday Night Love Sessions, is really to try and combat that, like people who are opposed to it, whether it's because of the sex reason or the financial
First
reason,
of all, I'm sorry, I
or
don't mean to cut
any
you off.
other reason. I'm still talking.
I
Please don't be rude.
I'm not
Please
going to
don't
be rude.
So
I
let
said,
me. Wait a minute. You said,
don't let the record show that.
don't let the record show.
No, don't let the record show that. I said that correctly.
Don't
that
let the record.
I'm not going to get married because I'm afraid that I'm going to stop having sex. It was a joke, but it is a very scary thought. So we must take it into consideration.
We must take it.
No, he's speaking honestly. It's true. Like, I don't think that it's kind of like putting up a false advertisement. Like, if you with a girl at first and y'all have sex a lot and then you get married and then it just
It's like, was it a trap?
I got you now.
I got you.
You ain't leaving me without litigation.
right?
But my point is, even with
then
that,
if I
you
try to
wouldn't
go, you don't
know.
get half. Like-
you wouldn't know until after you get married anyway. But the fear initially. But my point was that the purpose of the show, Monday Night Love Sessions, is because I want people to be able to get past those things, to discuss those things, so that that initial fear won't be a fear, and more black people in particular will get married and stay married because people are not getting married like they used to back in the day, as we know. That most people are, because the times have evolved, that they're saying there's no need to get married because you can do everything as a single cohabitating relationship. You know what I mean? So the whole point is I just want people to get
Melanated.
married and stay married and be happy. Not just get married just because. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
But for those things that you all said, you know, character, love, respect, and
Melanate.
You just gotta talk about it up front, man.
I just made up that word.
Be real up front. So, my brother, you tell your girl you're a very sexually active person. If that's something that's not gonna be,
They know.
we get married.
Anybody that
all of them.
Okay, they will know before.
If you know Cam, you know. Well, anyway, go ahead. You got something to say? I'm sorry.
DJ redo before we go.
Oh yeah, so just want to plug the artist spotlight one more time. First of all, Clean, thank you for coming in. And when you bring when your new stuff drops, you know, hit us up and we'll have you come back.
Definitely.
All of the independent artists out there, if you want to be in the artist spotlight, here's our email, uninationradio@gmail.com. Just submit your stuff and we'll go forward from there.
I gotta shout y'all out for being the first radio station to have me too.
Shout out to
Forget
you.
this moment.
we're trendsetters. Like
don't
we
Yeah.
got this platform, and I want to say that I'm still rocking T-shirts every Monday. So shout out to the people who know that I've said it and keep lacing me with T-shirts. Cool Avenue.
What's
Gotcha.
up? We're going to get some of them shirts too.
Yes,
So-
yes. Gotcha.
So as an artist, man, I think you dope.
I appreciate that, man.
Shout out
Don't
to these
fall
polo
off.
shirts.
Right.
Once again, shout out to these polo shirts.
No, we're not shouting out the polo shirts.
I think you dope. Don't fall off, man. Continue on an ascending slope.
Yeah.
I'm going to pray for you as reinforcement because I know greatness is in you.
Thank you.
Buy your album, To Be Continued. We was talking about marriages and why not to get married. Don't just stop that. Quit.
Rewind.
Oh, that was a terrible ending.
It's not because I'm taking it out with this is Tyree not wanting to get married. Tyrese not wanting to get married.
Ooh, don't disrespect.
You
It's
did
some
not
dumb
just do
shit.
Tyrese's name like that.
This is
Man, this
Tyrese.
song is so
That's
fucking
sexual
hard.
Dumb
chocolate.
shit.
Sexual
Sessions from DJ Reed,
I just fell
producer
backwards.
Bennett
On purpose.
Darnell,
Sexual chocolate.
engineer Chris,
have to get
C
it.
Slim,
I would only do it if I knew that I wouldn't
Akila
get hurt.
Trinae, V Cameron David, Key 77. I am Dr. Detroit. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Clean. Tyrese, dumb shit.